Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the house, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Homestead. It's from Angel Studios, and it's a movie and it's a series. So I guess they're going to launch the movie and then do a series based on it. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Sorry, a little gassy after dinner. Don't forget to check out my interview on RVN Television. Boom! There it is. All things South Jersey at rvntelevision.com. It's episode 11, The Pineys. All things South Jersey with Tony DiGerolamo. Although he did spell my name wrong, but I won't hold it against him. Anyhow, Homestead. It looks pretty good. You saw the trailer for Civil War, right? This is that. Except it's, it's people actually surviving it and not making a drama out of it. So the government collapses and everything falls apart, and the homesteaders, they make a compound and they survive, and then there's going to be a series. So it's a movie and series on angel.com. So I guess they launch it with a movie, and then they're going to continue from there. So it's going to be a soap opera about people, in the post-America world, I guess. Trying to rebuild America from the government. This stuff is popular. What are you going to do? Like the Civil War stuff, though, I don't know how realistic it'll be. I think it'll be a little more realistic because it's coming out of the right wing, and they tend to be more logical, and so some of this will be logical, but not really, because really what they're going to do, and I've said this from the beginning, is long before we get to the point where we actually unravel and start shooting each other, they'll go after people like this. They'll eradicate people who are actually prepared. If you have a compound and lots of guns and food and all that stuff, you'll be a target long before it gets to this point. Because that'll be the late stage government. That'll be the late stage government saying, well, we can't tolerate this. Other people might do it. And so they'll go after people to discourage people to go after, to do this stuff. But I don't think it's going to come to this. Not right now, anyway. Not in this stage of the game. I think we're going to bounce back, but could it be an interesting drama? I guess. The moment things snap back, though, I don't know if this drama will hold up. Because then it'll kind of be like, well, things are better. Why am I watching this depressing show? The idea that anybody can hold out against the U.S. government right now, you would have to have a countrywide collapse, which I guess is what this dramatizes, like a countrywide collapse. Then maybe there would just be too many points of insurrection that they can't handle them all, and then some areas would be, they'd be free for a while. You're always just free for a while, by the way. So it looks fine. Neil McDonough's in it, of course, because I think he's in everything now that Angel Studios does, except for The Sound of Freedom. Somehow he missed out on that. It looks fine. Would I watch it? Maybe. I'm into the prepping. I like a little prepping. Like to have a little prep. Like to be prepared, like Hemingway. Prepare for any eventuality. Here's the SWAT team showing up. See, they're not going to beat these guys. They're totally overarmed. But then again, half these guys would probably be part of the Homestead. That's the other thing. Like, there'd be too many guys in the police force who would also be into this. Into prepping, and would get the word. It would actually be the cops, I think, that would lead people. The local cops. And be friends with those guys, let me tell you. It's the government guys, maybe. I guess maybe these are government SWAT guys. I don't know. But, so first act, it'll be the fall of the U.S. government. Whatever happens. Maybe we get invaded, and, people got to look out. We got to look out for our own. We're trying to hold the government together. That kind of thing. And then, They build a homestead and they protect it, and then, you know, the government's gone for now. That's the whole drama. So the second act is mostly them building the homestead, getting attacked, how it all comes together, and then the climax is, you know, they have some problems, but they fend off the U.S. government because ultimately, at this point in the show, the U.S. government doesn't have enough. They've run out of resources. That's how most governments are going to lose anyway. They're going to run out of resources. Eventually, they just run out of guys and money. Nobody wants to do the job anymore. So, so I don't know. It looks very soap opera-y. I probably wouldn't watch beyond the first episode. I'd probably watch the first episode and go, okay, I get it. I get it. And it's going to be this every week. Too depressing. Too depressing for me. Maybe if I heard it was really, really good, I'd start tuning in. I don't know. It looks okay. It looks all right. You know, it might be fun to see the politics, the opposite it normally is on network TV. That's about the only novelty I can see in it. Beyond that, I think it'll be okay. And then the TV show will just be drama every week. Like, how do we fight the government this week? Oh, the rats got into the grain. We gotta somehow get more grain. Bandits. Oh no, we gotta fight them. You know, how many stories could you have? It's not a fun time. I mean, it's not further down the line where you have mutants in a wasteland, so it's not that fun. It's too gritty. You know, it's not gonna be fun. Like Badlands Monster Hunter, which with Don Lee. I saw that trailer yesterday. That looked fun. That's like crazy post-apocalyptic. This is like, you know, early days of post-apocalyptic. It's not quite there yet. If they can really do the politics of it well, it could be interesting. Like if they really drilled down into the politics and the world GOP political stuff, not GOP, geopolitical stuff. If they really drilled down and speculated, that might be fascinating to me, but they never do. They always stay away from that. Now, Angel Studios, they don't have to do the network thing, so they might do that. They might actually tell you which country attacked America and why and all the details. That could be interesting and fun to see the writers speculate about that. You know? Who's president? Is it Biden? Is it Kamala Harris? Is it Trump? You know? But I think they'll stay away from that, unfortunately. Anyhow, I give it a meh. I'd probably check out the movie maybe, if I could see it. I don't even know where it's playing. But I doubt I'd watch the series. Doubt I'd watch it. So, that's it for me. Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Check out my interview on RVN Television. Check me out Sunday, if the weather holds, at Valari's in the parking lot there. Going to have a nice market. It might snow, so that won't be rain. I think we'll be good if it snows. So hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.